the outer gods. These omnipotent beings, who have created countless universes since ancient times, are called absolute beings. Through endless creation, these absolute beings sought after and indulged in eternity. And during that process, they created countless matter, souls, and laws. However, these absolute beings, bored from this endless repetition, came up with one way to enjoy the passage of time. It was observing war between their creations. The absolute beings found it rather entertaining to destroy their creations. Though countless creations, repeating the never-ending process of dying in battle and being revived through this war, it was necessary to sate the boredom of the absolute beings. However, an incident occurred. An absolute being was killed by one of their creations while observing this endless battle. The absolute beings of the other dimensions, learning of this, gathered in one place to observe the world that had lost its master. The death of their comrade, caused by a creation that they themselves had created. Despite this, the absolute beings ignored this fact completely. They all shared one thought. A power with no owner will belong to whoever can claim it the first.
I got accepted to Korea University of Arts. No way. How could someone as unsophisticated as Suho make it into an art college? And I have to try again next year. Ha 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 ha! I'm finally free from this hell.
Congratulations, Sung Suho. I heard you got into art college? College?
I never knew you were so talented. Since when were you so good? Kim Jong-cheol, you again. My name isn't Kim Seong-cheol, it's Lee Yoon-cheol.
Oh, is that so?
Thanks to you, my plan to take over the school failed completely. Yeah, and I was able to graduate thanks to you.
Yoon-cheol's starting shit again.
We're about to graduate. Why is he still acting like such a kid?
I know, right?
Why does he have to be so mean to someone who's trying to live a happy life after his parents went missing?
Suho!
Why can't we just chill out before the gradua?
What the hell? It doesn't hurt at all.
Time dead.
Huh?
2 years later, Sung Suho, sophomore in college.
All of the classes in the main buildings have been moved to the side building. Please move to the side building. Hunters are currently raiding the gate. Everyone, you must not come any closer.
How long has it been since the hunters were sent in?
A bit over 8 hours. Since it's a D-rank gate, they should be coming out soon. Now! It is dangerous for non-hunters, so please back away.
Another gate, huh?
The entire world changed massively 3 years ago with the birth of the gates. Gates are a passageway into a dungeon in which the monsters within escape and run rampant after a certain... Still, humans began to change as well, almost as if we were meant to face them. Superhumans capable of wielding mana called Awakeners began to be born as well. This chaos, which everyone believed would last a long time, with the constantly... Now the world is split between the awakened hunters and the unawakened civilians. While some people need to work as hard as an ant to gain wealth, some people have it handed to them for nothing. This distinction makes those same ants sorely realize their limits. No matter how hard an unawakened tries, they will never be able to close the gap between them and an E-rank awakener. The world will come to an end if the hunters don't. In other words, while unawakens can't survive without awakeners, the awakeners can live fine without them. That is why everyone is thankful to the hunters. After all, aren't they the reason an unawakened like me, my missing parents, my survival, which relies on others? Even those times where I felt like I could do anything. After having everything taken from me, a sense of helplessness filled the hole in my heart. My mother used to always tell me that
Yes, good concentration today. What are you having so much fun drawing?
I was just drawing whatever came to mind.
Were you drawing an ant? It's quite inventive for an ant.
Well, maybe it might be more appropriate to call it an ant person.
Why did I even draw this?
The hunters are coming out.
Whoa!
They look so relaxed. They must have succeeded.
Great work, Hunter Kim Jong-soo. The dungeon raid went successfully.
Also, I have something to report to the Hunters Association. We encountered a new type of monster.
They were humanoid monsters with blue flames spouting from their eyes and mouths. They attacked with their claws and fangs. However, their attacks weren't powerful at all. Since I'm still fine after getting scratched by their attacks, there isn't much to them, but...
They are still definitely monsters that we haven't seen in the time since the birth of the gates. I am happy to hear that they are not too dangerous. Then Hunter Kim Jong-soo, please make sure to draft up a simple report about what happened during this raid. Hunter Kim Jong-soo?
Those blue flames, they're just like the monsters in the dungeon. So,
What's going on? What is that?
are they fighting each other?
They're glowing blue eyes.
They're like monsters.
Please don't tell me it's a dungeon break, is it?
What are you doing? It's a dungeon break. We need to run away.
No, we should wait here for the hunters instead.
Ta Lim, you're an awakener. Do something.
No, I'm just an A-rank, so...
Run away.
Hey, everyone, run away!
I can't get up. Help me.
I'll call a hunter. Damn it, why did I even say that? I just left her to her death. But the only thing an unawakened like me can do is...
Fucking unawakened again! Nothing will change if I don't do anything and just keep making excuses. You have to find something you can do. Anything! Sung Suho! Dad, what would you do?
Hey!
If it was Dad, then he'd definitely...
Notice. You have met the requirements to complete the secret quest, Courage of the Weak. But Jin Redishi Studio. Adaptation, Dangdo, Redishi Studio. Original story, Doll. Localization brought to you by Flame Comics X Reaper Scans.